Hello, my name is Myron Gaddison, a motivational speaker, founder of the Real Boss Gang movement. And today I was talking with a friend, and he asked me about my transition into manhood and kind of what sparked it. And it all started probably just over a year ago. I felt like, I pretty much had it going on, man. I had a nice car, nice home. Everything was on the ups for me. And especially when it came to that car, everything wasn't honest. I never, sold dope or anything like that. But I was scheming like I don't know what, just try to make sure I had my money right, to get this car together, telling lies and all to my mom, my grandparents and everything. And so, I felt like I was smooth sailing, everything was going just perfect. And around February, my mother got sick, she had a stroke. And within a month of that, she found out she had a heart attack as well. And so she wasn't able to work, she was out of work for a long time. And during that period, she was pretty much all I had. I was dependent on her for everything. I was like 22, 23 years old, but I was still relying on mama for everything. I didn't want to work because I knew if I called her, she was right there. Or I knew if I called my grandparents, they were right there. And when my mother got sick, like I said, it was like almost a downward spiral because I couldn't call on her no more. And my grandparents, they were already helping me out with a lot of things, so I didn't necessarily feel comfortable asking them for other things. And so once the summertime hit, I was still wanting to go out, with the car club every week. We riding, just spending money, blowing money, having a good time. But slowly but surely, I feel like what really triggered me knowing I had to step up to the plate was God started to slowly take away everything from me. Starting with that car. And like I said, everything I did with it wasn't necessarily, honest and just. And like they always say, the unjust don't prosper. And so with this car, every week it was something else. I was having to put more money into, something was breaking on it. And eventually, I got so broke, I had to start, selling things off of it. And before I know it, he just took away the whole car. And, I felt like those material things, I felt like they made me. I felt like they made me somebody and the man who I was, or who I thought I was anyway. But in turn, I felt like they just, basically put up a fake image. And, God tore all that down to pieces, so I had nothing to do but turn to Him and seek His guidance. Because I didn't have my mama to turn to. She was still out of work. I didn't have no money in my pocket. I didn't have no job. The things I felt like made me, He started to slowly but surely take away all of it. And so I felt like at that point, all I could do was turn to God. Because I didn't have nobody here I could call on. And so, I got on my knees and I just prayed that, I just get out of this situation. I prayed for my mom to get better. I prayed for our situation in general to get better. And, slowly but surely, things got better. And I started to be more content with what I had. And I didn't try to scheme no more to get ahead, because every time I attempted to do so, it would fall through. And I understand, that was just God way telling me, you got to do things the right way for it to happen. And like I said, slowly but surely, things got started to get better. And once I didn't have nobody to lean on, I ain't had no other choice but to stand on my own 2 feet. And to this day, I still don't have a lot of things I want, a lot of things I used to have. But I'm content, in my own skin. I'm content being me and the things I do have. Because, I have reliable transportation. It's not rimmed up, speakered up, painted up, none of that. But, I can get from where I got to point A to point B. I still have my home. And, I just feel comfortable within myself now. I understand that those material things didn't make me who I was. But, it presented a false image that, when it was broken down, I was all I had. All the people, all the females that flocked to me and migrated to me because of what they thought I was or what they thought I had, they was gone when it left. And so when all I had to do was stand on my own and they had nobody but me and God to fall back on, I saw who was there for me. And it was a lot of people that came to my aid, so I can say I have some true friends in this world. There was a lot of people that came to my aid, and they didn't look down on me because I didn't have. But now, like I said, I still don't have a lot of the things I want or I used to have, but I'm satisfied being Myron. And you know, I sit here and I talk about this because there's so many people that is living behind that fake image, or living behind the things that they feel like gonna bring them, you know, friends, and you know, have people in their corner. So that's what made me have to step up to the plate. You know, once again, I hit rock bottom. I had nobody to turn to but God, and you know, He definitely, you know, brought me to and through it. And you know, I can gladly say at this point, my mama, she healthy. You know, she recovered 100%. She back working, and you know, we back getting it. You know, I definitely, you know, I got my business coming. You know, I definitely try to spread this word for everybody else that, you know, don't really have nobody to talk to. And you know, I let my struggles be your motivation. You know, to keep it moving, to keep going. Because there's so many men nowadays that have yet to turn around that curve and you know, head to manhood. You know, they 30+ years old, still living like they're 21, 22. But you know, God works in His own time. So you know, when He's ready for them to make that turn, they'll make that turn. But mine came a lot faster than I wanted it to. But I'm glad it did, because it made me who I am. Be blessed. Be encouraged. Real Boss Gang.